So go ahead and get in a comfortably seated position. Be a chair or floor, whatever you'd like. We'll light our candle. It's rose. Gaze upon the candle, honoring the beginning of a new day. And when you feel ready, just allowing the eyelids to get kind of heavy and gently close, or gaze at a spot on the floor in front of you that's not moving. Bringing the attention inward. And starting with some stability right away, feeling the hips on whatever you're seated on, maybe the feet or legs are on the floor. And noticing that triangle of stability, whether it's your 2 feet and your hips, or your legs and your hips, the triangle shape of stability in the body. Like the tree, like the Kari tree we talked about earlier. And bringing attention to the breath, watching the breath as it comes in and out through the nose. And inviting the breath to lengthen and smooth out. So becoming engaged with the breath. On the next inhale, watching the breath as it touches the nose, the breath, the belly, the chest expands, the belly releases down and out. And on the exhale, the belly comes gently towards the spine, the chest relaxes, and the air leaves the nose. So keep watching the breath on your own, watching it fill you up, inviting it to lengthen, smoothing it out, softening into it. Noticing the qualities of the breath, noticing if it's cool or warm as it comes in, cool or warm as it leaves. Dry, moist, notice all the qualities. As you're breathing here, notice if the left nostril or right nostril is more clear, or if they're about even. If one side is more plugged than the other, just make a mental note of that. And check in again at the end of the practice. Take one more long, smooth breath here. Feeling the weight in the hips, the feet. When you're ready, gently blinking the eyes open and coming to standing on your mat. So always being mindful of the body and the breath. So the breath is primary. Listening to the breath should always be long and smooth. So starting with the feet hip distance apart, we'll be working with our arms in thirds. So a third of the way up for the first 2 breaths, then 2/3 of the way on the inhale for the next 2, and then all the way up. Okay, I'll cue you, but we'll be breaking it into thirds. So keeping the same long, smooth breath. On the inhale, we'll raise the arms a third of the way of your full range of motion. Palms are facing up. Turn the palms down. Exhale, lower the arms to the sides. Belly in. Focus on the belly. Again, a third of the way, palms up. Inhale. Palms down. Exhale. Moving 2/3 of the way up. Palms up. Inhale. Palms down. Exhale. Imagine the energy being pushed downward, that stability on the exhale. Again, inhale, 2/3 of the way. Palms down, exhale. Grounding, feet in the earth. Full range of motion, palms up, inhale. Whatever that means for you today. Palms down, exhale. One more. Palms up, inhale. Palms down, exhale. Taking the feet wide. So the feet are parallel. Feet are wider than the hips. If you're working with osteoporosis, osteopenia, any spinal issues, this is how far you're going to fold over, keeping the spine long. And the twists are more like this throughout the practice, okay? I don't want you cranking to your furthest extent, keeping the spine safe. So as you inhale, arms are coming out to a T. Turn the left toes out. Exhale, bend the knee. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm can go to the sky or overhead. As you inhale, look down, press up to standing, straightening the legs. Feet are parallel, arms are the T. Exhale, other side. Bend the knee, elbow to knee. Upper arm overhead or to the sky, belly in. Inhale, come to standing, arms at a T. And exhale, lower the arms. Staying with that. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale to the left, bend the knee, elbow to knee, or hand can go to the ground, whatever's comfortable. Look down, inhale, coming to standing, arms at a T, feet parallel. Exhale to other side, bend the knee. Belly, belly, belly. So focus on the belly, inhale, coming back up to standing. Focus on the belly each time you exhale. Exhale, arms to the sides. One more. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Left side of the belly is coming in. Inhale, coming back up to standing. Exhale to the right. Right side of the belly is the focus. Inhale, coming up to standing. And exhale, arms to the sides. Pause for a moment. Be moving on. So keeping the feet parallel, as you inhale, arms come out to a T. Bend the left knee, take the right hand either to the thigh or the earth, twisting. So really feeling the stretch in the inside of the thigh. Inhale, coming back up to standing, arms at a T. Exhale, bend the right knee, twist. Again, left hand can go to the thigh or the ground. Maybe the eyes look up towards the top hand. Inhale, coming back up, straightening the legs, arms at a T. Exhale, arms to the sides. Really getting into the hips today. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, left knee bends. Twist. Focus on the belly. Belly in. Inhale, coming to standing. Exhale, right knee bends, twist. Inhale, standing. Exhale, arms to the sides. One more like this. Inhale, arms to a T. Bend the left knee, twist. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, bend the right knee, twist. Inhale, back up. And exhale, arms to the sides. Moving on, inhale, arms to a T. Keeping the legs straight this time, moving into a twist. Gentle bend in the knees. Exhale, hinge through the center, twist to the left. So the upper hand can come to the back, resting on the low back, or up to the sky. Maybe the eyes follow. Inhale, coming back up to standing, arms at a T. Exhale, belly and twist through the center first, and then rotate around the spine to the right. Inhale, back through the center and stand then to standing, protecting the back that way. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, twist to the left. Hand can come to the thigh also, instead of the ground or the shin. Inhale to a T. Exhale, fold and twist to the right. Inhale to a T. Exhale, hands down. Inhale. Exhale, fold, this time going in for a stay. If you'd like, if you prefer not to come out, stay here, inhale, lengthening the spine through the crown of the head. Exhale, stay here, belly in. Inhale through the center, first coming up to standing. Exhale, other side, fold, twist to the right, belly in. Inhale, stay, lengthening through the crown of the head. Long, smooth breaths. Exhale, stay. Inhale, coming back up to standing, arms at a T. Exhale, arms to the sides. Pause for a moment, check the breath, making sure your breath is long and smooth. And then we'll bring the feet back together. So at Oasis, some people go like this. They just jump their feet together. So that's an option. Or you can, with control, balance and pause, balance and pause in little increments to get your feet together. Or you can bring the feet together, pause, and then drop your foot. Right? So play with that. Play with whichever option feels good and see if you can pause in the middle of the motion, right? When you're jumping, I don't know if you can pause when you're up in the air for just a second, but if you can, let's just go with that, okay? Just joking. But yeah, if you're jumping, make sure it's with total control and you're sticking the landing, right? So you're just boom. There's no extra steps. So if there are extra steps, work with something in between first. Woo, that was wobbly. Let's try that again. Yes. So after you've worked both sides, coming back to your mat, feet are together, big toes touching. Turn the right toes out at a diagonal. Step the left foot forward. Both legs are straight. As you inhale, arms come up from the front. Exhale, fold. Hands can come to the thighs, shins, or the earth. As you inhale, bend the front knee, arms raise. They can come out to the side or lift overhead, warrior one. And exhale, straighten the leg, lower the arms, belly in. Staying with that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, belly in, fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, warrior one, bend the front knee. And exhale, lower the hands, straighten the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Long, smooth breaths. Inhale. Let the breath fill the shape, any shape that the body's in. Exhale. Inhale. Fresh energy, fresh prana coming into the system. Exhale, releasing what we do not need anymore. Maybe it comes out of the crown of the head, recycled into a flower field. Inhale. And exhale. Pause here. And then stepping the left foot back, another opportunity for balance practice, right? So we can do it in increments. Or we can come back, pause, and then land it. We can also, if that's uncomfortable in the hips or anything, turn the feet so that they're parallel and then side step. Sometimes that feels better in the body. Some options. So same thing, other side, taking the feet together, turn the left toes out of the diagonal, step the right foot forward, feet are hip width apart and hips are forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Belly in. Inhale, warrior one, fill the shape. Exhale, lower the arms, straighten the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, an opportunity for balance play, moving the foot back together, however you'd like to get there. And then coming where you've got either a wall or a chair by you, I should have mentioned that before, to have for extra balance in case you'd like it. So go ahead and take a minute, get a chair or a wall by you. Something where you can lean against or touch if you'd like. And we'll be moving into a balance practice. So having your support system, if you'd like it, over to one side. And as you bring the leg up, bring your right leg anywhere on the left leg you'd like, the right foot. So your right foot can come as like a little kickstand like this, or you can put it on the shin, or you can bring it up to the thigh, whatever feels good. You can turn your leg, externally rotate the thigh so the knee is pointing away, but the hips are still forward. If that's not comfortable on the hips, you can keep the knee forward, keeping the hips more level. Okay, so whatever feels good to you today, I'm going to remove my socks because they're slipping on my leg. So taking your foot wherever it feels good today. On the inhale, raise the arms or the arms. So you can have one arm on the wall or the chair. Stay here and exhale, lower the arms. Another option is you can lean like this behind with your back against the wall for extra support if you'd like, if that feels good. Inhale, raise the arms. So we're just going up and down with the arms here. And exhale, lower the arms. Keep moving with your own breath. Long, smooth breaths. One more up. When your arms come down, turn your knee to the front and lower it down. Maybe shake out the standing leg. So on this other side, I'd like you to think about the tree that we read about at the beginning, or a big, beautiful tree. If you weren't here for the very beginning, a big, beautiful tree with deep, deep roots that spread deep and wide, total stability, right? And that's your feet. So imagine down through the hips before we do the other side. Bring your attention to the hips, down through both legs, through the bottoms of both feet, and imagine roots sinking deep, deep into the ground. Maybe bend your knees to feel the feet on the ground. If your knees are bent, pick your toes up off the ground, just lifting the toes if possible, and then spread them, spread the toes if possible, and lay them back down on the ground. You've got a bigger foundation now. Our feet are all cramped up in shoes a lot of the times. So spread those tootsies out, let them take up some space. And then let's try the other side. So lifting the left foot anywhere it would like to go as a kickstand, shin, thigh. The key is to keep the breath long and smooth. So if I'm in this posture, my breath is short and jagged, and I'm just trying so hard to hold my balance, that's not an appropriate posture for me today. I should be here so that my breath can be long and smooth, or maybe touching a wall, right? So pick what's right for your body today. Gazing at something on the ground that's not moving out in front of you is helpful for balance. And take a couple rounds as you inhale, the arms come up. Long, smooth, sweet breaths. Exhale, the arms come down. Like branches gently blowing in the breeze. Inhaling, coming up. Keep moving on your own. Exhaling, coming down. Taking one more here. Beautiful. Very nice. And when you're ready, lower the leg. Maybe shaking out the leg that was standing, roll the ankles. Giving your roots a little bit of loving. And then moving into some sun salutes. Feet are hip distance apart. As you inhale, arms come up from the front. As you exhale, fold, belly in, hinging at the hips. Hands can come to the thighs, shins the earth. Bending both knees. Step the left foot back. As you inhale, rise to crescent, to a lunge position with the arms up. Your knee can also be on the ground. Exhale, plant the hands, step the foot back for down dog, belly in. Stay here for a moment. Walking your dog. So bend one knee, bend the other, coming up into the balls of the foot, maybe wiggling the hips side to side. Take any motion that feels good. Bending both knees, taking the chest towards the thighs. Maybe you get a nice adjustment in your upper back or neck when you do that. I always get one. It's just wonderful. Feels so good. And then finding some stillness. On the next inhale, coming forward to a plank position. Shoulders are stacked over wrists. Your knees can be on or off the earth. Exhale, down dog. Hips to the sky. On the inhale, step the left foot between the hands and come up to crescent. Keep the knee low. Again, your back knee can be on or off the earth. Stay low. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step the feet together, hip width distance into a fold. Inhaling, coming up to standing, arms reach. Maybe the chin looks up, the eyes look up. Exhale, palms to heart center. So we'll do that again on the other side. If this is too much, just do what you can and watch the inner dialogue, right? Watch the inner dialogue. What is the self-talk? And keep the breath long and smooth. The breath is the primary in yoga. That's all that really matters here, okay? We're moving the body because it feels good and to open it up and for other subtle body reasons. But the breath is what's primary because without that, none of the subtle body stuff's going to work. So, because it rides on the breath. So as you inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Hands can come to the thighs, shins the earth. Inhale, step the right foot back this time into a high lunge. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Inhale into plank position, knees on or off the earth. Press the floor away. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. You know, maybe you need to take your hand and help the foot get up there. That's totally fine. Arms come up. And exhale, step the feet together to a forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause for a moment. Watch the breath. Slow it down, smooth it out if it's sped up. Slow the pulse down. Feel the feet on the ground. Feel the earth below supporting. The roots of the feet going down deep. And as you're standing here, if you'd like to close your eyes, if it feels safe, go ahead and do so. If that helps with feeling what's happening inside, you can even hold on to something. So just taking your feet hip distance apart, bend the knees slightly. Bring the mind back to the roots in the bottom of the feet going deep and spreading wide, the stability that you are. Without that stability, the rest of the body can't rise up. So bringing that downward of the roots from the hips down, everything's moving downwards. And as you inhale, allow the visualization from the hips all the way up the spine through the crown of the head to go higher, to go up towards the heavens, to rise. Keep that length in the spine, and as you exhale, root downward. So we've done this sitting before, but now we're doing it standing. Every inhale, your spine is getting longer through the crown of the head. And every exhale, you're rooting downward. Keep breathing like this, getting a little taller each time, grounding a little bit more. And on the next inhale, open the eyes if they were closed. And step the feet wide. So feet are parallel. As you inhale, arms come up from the front. Open the chest. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Hands can come to the thighs, the shins, or the earth. Moving dynamically at first. Inhale, rise back up, arms reach to the sky. We're going to go right back into it. Maybe even look up. Back bend would be in the upper back between the shoulder blades. Exhale, belly in, fold. Inhale, rise. So I encourage you, if you'd like to play with this, keep moving with your own breath. Every exhale, you fold, inhale, rise. Maybe bring to mind the visualization of the tree again, right? So wind is blowing the branches. Maybe this is the branch. It's blowing in the wind. Exaggerate the movement. Open the chest. Undulate the spine. But notice the stability in the legs, right? The roots are deep. Maybe the arms come out to the side. Take any movement that you want. Have fun with this, right? Yoga's not that serious. Oh, it helps us find the joy in life. So what can you do in this posture to feel more joyful? To feel like a little kid, to have some fun? You can even make sounds if you want. And the next time you come down, stay here. If this is okay. If you're working with glaucoma or high blood pressure, low blood pressure, I'd prefer you to stay here, coming hands on thighs. Same function. So focus on the belly wherever you are. Each exhale, bring the belly in. Long, smooth breath, staying here. Bring the belly in every exhale. Lengthening through the crown of the head every inhale. Just like you were when we were standing upright. On the next inhale, walk your hands up the thighs or raise up back to standing. Arms reach up very gently. Especially if you work with any dizziness. And exhale, hands to heart center. And then stepping the feet together. Again, an opportunity for balance, or you could also try something different and just heel toe, if you like to dance. Something like that. And then coming down onto your backs for Shavasana. So lying down on your backs, the knees can be bent or straight. Resting the body. Resting the mind. So yoga takes a lot of concentration. It's all about the mind, right? That's what the Yoga Sutras tell us. Yoga Sutra 1.2, the ancient texts of yoga, tell us yoga is about learning how to channel the fluctuations of the mind. So when we're doing our practice, our asana on the mat, we're not tuning out and doing it mindlessly. We're constantly bringing the mind back to what we're doing at the moment. We're not thinking about our to-do list. A lot of us actually do think about our to-do list because the mind wanders. That's the nature of the mind. And that is the practice of yoga, to bring it back. What am I doing right now? Bring it back to the breath. The eyes can be closed. Let the body be soft. And taking a scan here of the body from the crown of the head down to the feet or the toes. Taking a few breaths here on your own, just scanning the body, inviting the body to release downward. Even softening a little bit more if possible. Taking one more breath here to finish your scan, if you haven't completed already. And then straightening the legs out long, if they're not out long. Arms are by the sides. Make an adjustment here so the shoulders are rolled back and down. The back of the neck is long. And the body is one long line of energy. So the insides of the feet are together, the knees, the thighs. You're one long line of energy. On the next inhale, raise the arms up overhead or out to the side. As you exhale, the belly comes in and the left leg raises to the sky. Knee can be bent or straight, arms lower to the sides. Inhale, open back up, lowering the leg, raising the arms. Exhale, right leg lifts, arms lower, belly in. Inhale, open back up, lengthening. Exhale, arms to the sides. So left and right is one round. Inhale, arms up. Keep the mind engaged. Exhale, left leg lifts, arms lower. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, right leg lifts, arms lower. Inhale, open back up. This is wonderful for our brain too, by the way. And exhale, lower the arms. One more like this. Inhale, arms up. Keep the mind on the belly. Exhale, belly engages first, then the leg lifts. Inhale, open back up, lengthen. Landing quietly, so without a sound. The belly's doing all the work. Exhale, right leg lifts, arms lower. Inhale, land and open. And exhale, arms to the sides. Working with both legs at the same time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, belly engages first. The strength of the belly lifts the legs to the sky. Knees can be bent or straight, arms lower to the sides. Inhale, open back up. Again, landing soundlessly like a feather, like a leaf falling to the ground. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, again, arms up. Exhale, belly comes in, legs lift, arms lower. Inhale, open back up. And exhale, arms to the sides. One more on your own, working with your breath. And then bending the knees, taking the feet hip distance apart. The body rests for a moment. Softening downward. And then taking the hands on the thigh, on the knees. Exhale, take the knees towards the chest for Apanasana. Inhale, take the feet to the sky. Knees can be bent or straight. Arms can reach up and over. Exhale, feet to knees towards chest, excuse me. Inhale, feet to the sky, arms reach. Exhale, knees towards chest, hands to knees. Inhale, feet to the sky, arms reach. Exhale, Apanasana, knees towards chest. Listen for the change. On the inhale, take the feet to the earth, hip distance apart, arms to the side. Inhaling, lift the hips, bridge pose. Exhale, knees towards chest. Staying with that. Inhale, bridge pose. The arms can come out to the sides or up overhead as you lift the hips. Exhale, Apanasana, knees towards chest. One more like this. Inhale, bridge pose, pressing the hips up. Feeling the stretch in the front of the body. Exhale, belly in, knees towards chest. Adding on. Inhale, feet together, knees wide, arms can reach up and out, Supta Baddha Konasana. Exhale, Apanasana, knees towards chest. So we're doing four different postures. 3, and then coming back to Apanasana. Inhale, Supta Baddha Konasana, knees wide. Exhale, knees together, knees towards chest. Inhale, knees wide. Exhale, knees towards chest. Listen for the change. We're going to add it all together. I'll walk you through, of course. Inhale, legs to the sky. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, bridge pose, feet to the earth, open up, lift the hips. Keeping the neck steady. Don't move the neck in this position. Exhale, Apanasana. Inhale, feet to the earth, knees wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. Exhale, knees towards chest. One more time, all three postures. Inhale, feet to the sky. Exhale, knees towards chest. Inhale, bridge pose, Dvipada Pitam. Exhale, Apanasana, knees towards chest. Inhale, feet to the earth, knees wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. Exhale, knees towards chest. On the inhale, allow the feet to come back down to the earth. Eyes can stay closed and rest the hands on the belly. Just pause for a moment. The body soften downward. Feeling the feet on the earth, your foundation, your stability. Notice the belly gently rising and falling. Notice any sensations on the left side of the body. Notice sensations on the right side of the body. Notice your breathing pattern through the nostrils. Is one side more clear than the other? Has that changed since the beginning of the practice? Has it changed sides? Is there more openness? Is there more stuffiness? So naturally, our pattern changes as to which nostril is more plugged. It changes every 90 minutes or so, where the left is more plugged, the right's more clear, and then it changes to the other side being more clear, the other side more plugged. And there's certain times when both nostrils are equally open. We can also affect that with our yoga practices and pranayama, the breath work. And by affecting that, we actually affect what's happening in the mind and the body. Our pain tolerance, our everything, agitation, sleep, etc. So staying here for a little bit of breath work, if you would like, wherever you feel most supported, or turning onto the side, coming up to a seated position. So whatever is most comfortable to you today. I'm just going to move back to my chair so I could see everybody. And if you've changed positions, just allow the body to settle. Let the energy to settle back downwards from the movement. Making sure you've got a solid foundation, the feet are wide. Feeling the hips on whatever you're seated on. If you're lying down still, feeling the back on the floor, feeling that support under you. And we'll be working with a niyasam. So we'll be placing the hands in different parts of the body. And the attention will be where the hands are placed. So we're not zoning out still, right? We're present, we're focused, we're practicing yoga. The union of body and mind through the breath. So where our hands are placed, our attention is placed. And we'll be chanting Om Shanti. So I'll demonstrate one first. The chant will sound like this. Om Shanti. So Om is the sound of the beginning of everything. It's the creator and the creation. It's the beginning and the end. It's all and nothing. It's good and bad. It's the divine observer, the ultimate consciousness. There's no aversions or desires. It's the animation behind everything. It's the stillness behind everything. So this is pre-religion. If you're not comfortable chanting that, and you could just listen or chant something that resonates with you. But this is pre-religion. There's always a pause after Om, the due respect that it demands, or that kind of words can't even describe. And Shanti is peace. So bring those qualities into the body as we chant this. Placing the hands at the pubic bone. We'll chant each place once where we place the hands. Place the attention there. Inhale. Om Shanti. Placing the hands and attention just below the navel, 1 inch below the navel. Inhale. Om Shanti. Placing the hands at the base of the ribs, the solar plexus. Inhale. Om Shanti. Placing the hands, the attention in the center of the chest, the heart center. Inhale. Om Shanti. Placing the hands and attention at the base of the throat. Bring the qualities in. Inhale. Om Shanti. Placing the hands and attention between the eyebrows, third eye. Inhale. Om Shanti. Placing the hands and attention on the crown of the head. Inhale. Om Shanti. Bring the hands together at the heart center, thumbs touching the sternum. Breathing here. Maybe hearing the chant still. And then bringing to mind gratitude for yourself, for the part of yourself that got you on your mat today. What was it that drew you to your practice? How do you feel after your practice? Body feel more limber, mobile, strong, balanced, open. You fill in the blank. And how does the mind feel after the practice? And bowing the head to the heart. Thanking yourself for coming onto your mat today and practicing. Finding that balance, finding that connection within yourself. Finding that connection within our Sangha, our community. I've said this in other classes, but I just watched a documentary and they were talking about community adding 15 years to your life. Whether you're volunteering or you're active with people every day, you've got your yoga Sangha, your gardening Sangha, your whatever Sanghas, right? Your communities. So going back to the very beginning of our class today, before we even recorded, where we were talking about the tree that has the interdependence and the independence. None of us are totally standalone, right? Some of us may need more downtime and quiet time, but we still need that interaction, right? That giving back, that community. And likewise, none of us can be by people all the time. We need to have that quiet time. Just figuring out the right formula for yourself. There's no right or wrong, it's all good. Bowing the head to the heart, thanking again yourself for practicing today. I thank you for practicing today and allowing me to guide you. Namaste.